This video is about how to put our snare drum stand together and put the snare drum on. You'll need two parts of the snare drum stand: the feet and the leg and the basket, and last but not least, of course, our snare drum. The first part you need to put together your snare drum stand is the part with the leg and the feet, the 3 rubber stops on the bottom. Open up the feet to your desired length, and there's a screw right here that you will twist righty-tighty to make nice and tight. The second thing we will need for our snare drum stand is the leg and the basket here. The leg will go inside the other leg from what we used before, like so. We will then twist the screw down here to make it nice and tight as well. Righty-tighty, nice and tight. The next part of our snare drum stand is the basket, which is currently hanging loose. We need to make this 90 degrees from the leg of this part and the basket. To make this nice and tight, you simply lift up the basket to your desired spot, and you will screw this crank really tight to make it 90 degrees. Just making sure it's nice and angled correctly. There we go, nice and tight. Next, we need to open up our basket. Your basket is most likely going to open like a flower. My drum stand does not do that. Now my drum stand is open and it is ready to accept the drum. I'm going to turn it so that there are none of these rubber stoppers facing me directly. There's one rubber stopper that's facing away from me, right here. There should not be a rubber stop of the basket that should be here. That's because our snare switch of the drum will be facing you. This is the snare switch right here. That's going to turn around, so that is directly facing you. We're going to put the drum on the basket like this. So, the last step we need to do is tighten your basket. You should have a black twist under here. My drum stand does not have that. So, that black twist, you're going to turn lefty-tighty to make sure that the drum is nice and tight. The drum should be at your waist so that the sticks, when you eventually play, will come straight down like this. To take apart the drum, the first thing you will need to do is loosen the basket by screwing the black screw on the bottom righty-loosey. Next, you will take the snare drum off and put it in a safe place. The next step is to close the basket. So remember, your basket will close like a flower closing up. Mine will not do that. The next step is to unscrew the crank here so that the basket can fall. This is once again lefty-loosey. The next step is to unscrew this screw lefty-loosey as well. If you unscrew it too much, then the screw could fall off. So be careful to only unscrew it just a little bit. So I will place that to the side as well. The next step is to loosen the feet. The screw here, you will lefty-loosey as well. And then close the feet. Put that in a safe place as well. And when you put the stand back into the case, the 2 rubber parts of the stand, so the basket here and the feet here, will face opposite from each other. That will ensure a close fit when they go back in the case. This together will go back in the separate pocket. Thank you for watching.